Hello, how is everyone? Back with another little video. So, I've had an idea for a little lightweight, portable fire pit. I'll tell you around shortly. I can see that we're in the wrong light here, aren't we? So, what it is, have you ever seen these before? We're absolutely nothing. Well, as good as nothing. It's an adjustable steam colander that you put in pans. So my thinking is, pop this in your backpack, open out like so, and we'll get a fire going in that. Now, is this going to melt? That's the thing, I don't know. I think I paid like £5 something off Amazon. They're only cheap. So anyway, let's get it loaded up. I've already got my little thing, my little tripod all set up. I've got my fire thing on the floor there. I've got some wood, got my chair. But I will turn us round because I was facing the wrong way, wasn't I? Right, I'll get this sorted. Yeah, I'll get some wood put in this. I'm only going to use some kindling that I've already bought, so we'll pop that in. I'll open that out. I was going to put it on another table. I'll bring it down in a minute. But it's even got detachable little legs on it that you can use. So, right. So this is where we'll be. Yeah. There's me kindling. I've got some fire starters. Let's see if we can't get a bit of a fire going, eh? Right, I won't bore you with me loading it up and everything. I'll just get it done and get it lit. What we want to see is if that melts or not. It'll also be a test of these wool fire lighters that I got from Aldi. I'll pop quite a few on. make sure we get it going. No, I do. So the beauty of this as well, it's got a little central bit there. So I'm thinking I can build it up like so. See what it's like for height and positioning. It's not actually too bad, is it? Move it a bit more central there. We'll see if this mat catches on fire or not. Right. Well, it's gone. So we've got it lit. It'll just be a case of whether it melts or not. It's burning quite well, that. Could really have done with a windshield round it, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'll give it quite a bit of heat and we'll see if it melts. Yeah, we'll see if it'll melt or not. Lovely weather we're having these last couple of days, isn't it? Very British of me to talk about the weather, isn't it? So we've had a bit of an epic fail on the Temu fireproof little mat that I bought that sits underneath your stoves and stuff. So the fireproof mat has caught fire. So that's definitely not working, is it? Good job I only paid 60p for it or whatever it was. So we'll see how that gets on. Yeah, some fireproof mat you are. Quite a big fail, so don't trust them fireproof mats from Temu. Well, not them black rubberised type ones anyway. I'm going to put some more wood on this anyway, burn it longer and see how it gets on. I've just loaded some more onto it. It's going well, that like. If I get you in my shadow, might see it a bit better. I'll tell you what, that little fire's kicking out some heat. Yeah, it's banging out the heat. I'm sat a good 3 foot away from it, and it's very warm, very warm, very warm. Yeah, look, the other side of the fireproof mat is now on fire. That's why I buy these things, so you don't have to. It seemed like a good idea at the time. God knows what fumes that's given off. The main test really was for the little cauldron thing, to see if that works. The thing with this tripod as well is it's 3 sections that screw together. So if the chain doesn't get you low enough, you can just take out a section, and you can have it as low or as high as you would like. Well, obviously to the limitations of the actual leg length. Yeah, so like if I wanted this lower now, but I've not got enough chain, I'd simply take the legs out and drop it down and pull the chain up, because it only locks back on itself on that little thing there. I've sort of built it up like Jenga now. But hopefully you can see that if this works and it doesn't, the metal doesn't melt or whatever, I'm using them blocks in it, aren't I? Hardwood compressed, like plywood, but you know what I mean, you've seen them. I'm brilliant at this video, like, aren't I? Yeah, it'd be easy just for twigs and stuff like that, just to get you a little fire going. But we'll see how it looks when I've finished it. Seen on the news as well, I don't know if anybody else seen about mountain rescue being maxed out in Storm David, that's now past Storm Dave. Was it 3 or 4 teenagers had made their way up to Priestholes in the Lake District and were very ill prepared. They were going to wild camp up there, and they got caught out and they've had to phone mountain rescue, and obviously mountain rescue have done the job and rescued them, but they were very unimpressed, to say the least. They've called it, an unnecessary call out, and anybody else that they get called to as well for these type of things. They said they'd put plenty of warnings in place telling people not to go out in the storm, that the winds were going to be high, that the weather was going to be changeable. For everybody's safety, if you're going to camp or go out, at least go lower down and do it lower down. But, there's people for views and likes and clicks. They're still going to go up there with an Aldi tent and put themselves in danger. The thing is as well, people obviously watch YouTube and they watch people doing this, and they think, well, he's done it, I can do it. You can't, you need the proper gear. And even when you've got the proper gear, so that'll fail sometimes in 70, 80 mile an hour winds. Just don't go camping in it, it's as simple as that. Go and get your kick somewhere else. It's ridiculous, because it's not just your life. It's the lives of the mountain rescue that you're putting at risk as well. They've got to get up there and get up that mountain and get you back down in horrendous conditions. So just have a thought for other people. Don't be so selfish and stupid. Anyway, that's my little rant over with. This is catching. I don't know how hot that my amazing camera work. Don't know how hot that water's getting in there. I seem to be constantly at the wrong side of the flames. So the coffee might be off. I might just let that burn down, and then we'll have a look at what damage has been done to the little £5 adjustable steamer cauldron thing, or whatever it's called. I think I've seen steam, so let's have a... There we go. Roll and boil on that. So I'll have a coffee and I'll take that off, let them burn down. There we go. I'll have that and let this, like I said, let it burn down. I'll have my coffee. So I've let that burn down quite a bit now. I'm just gonna get some water on it. You shouldn't really, apparently, put cold water on the hot steel. But I think that should be pretty much done, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's cold. That's the little legs on the bottom. Well, even though that mat caught fire, it's still in one piece. I don't know if I'd use it again, like. That could be resided to the bin. And there it is. It'll want a good clean out. In fact, I'll wash this now. Not now. I'll wash it, and I will put the weight for it up here. If I weigh it on the scales in the kitchen after I've give it a wash, yeah, I'll put the weight up here. So anyway, let's see if it's if it would go back together. Probably would with a bit more of a rinse out, like, but yeah, there you go. That has withstood the fire, and that's the legs. They're simply, you press them in there and then they just clip out. But I'm getting absolutely blackened. So what do you think? Do you already use something like that? I just seen it, I thought, you know what they'd do for a little fire pit? Maybe it's more so in the winter. I wouldn't really advocate having fires underground in woodland in the summer, really. There's not really any need, is there? Or if you do, make sure you clear the ground, use a firebox. But yeah, in winter maybe, clear the ground, a few bits underneath it. Yeah, and everything stayed inside of that as well. All them bits of wood that I put in, they all stayed inside of it. So yeah, there you go. Little portable, very light fire pit. Just opens like petals. So yeah, there we go. Back in again. So there you go, that's it. Have you ever done anything like it? I imagine you'd ever done. I can't be the only person that's come up with that. Anyway, that's it for this one. So if you've liked it, please give us a thumbs up. It really does help the analytics push it out so other people can see this nonsense. And if you don't subscribe, get yourself subscribed. So that's it, guys. Until next time, whatever it is, wherever we're doing, Jazz Hands Mother. Love you loads and billions. Bye for now. Mwah!